Welcome everyone. I am live with Geetika Kapoor M.A, Principal of St Teresa's College, Lucknow, and we'll be beginning with our conversation on a lot of topic related to school education. So, welcome Geetika ma'am.
Thank you, Prerna, and thank you everyone. Good afternoon.
Ma'am, to begin with, school reopen हो रहे हैं and I think थोड़ा सा जो normalcy है स्कूल की classes को लेकर के बच्चों का स्कूल में आना, पेरेंट्स का स्कूल में आना, टीचर्स का स्कूल में आना शुरू हो चुका है. तो मैम मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन ये है कि what are the hindrances faced by teachers in reopened, this reopening of schools if we talk about?
See, Prerna, teachers had started coming to school, long before children came, because they were taking online classes from their classrooms. So now the difference is that children are now sitting in the classroom and they are teaching. But at the same time, I think difficult part is taking online and offline classes simultaneously. So they are teaching, and at the same time they have a tripod or a computer over there, or a laptop, and then they are teaching children online also.
Okay.
Second thing is, now as children are coming to school, explaining to them about the COVID behavior. Maintaining distance. Yeah, and maintaining distance. So there are 3-4 things which they have to emphasize, refocus and tell them that, now this is the normal, schedule for you. You have to follow a normal protocol for you. So these are a few things. And I think now slowly as the schools have opened already, now it's been 20 days. So things are coming now back to normal also.
बिल्कुल.
And it's becoming easier, more convenient.
बिल्कुल मैम 18 महीने एक तरीके से सिर्फ वर्चुअल क्लासेस चली हैं, बच्चे स्कूल में नहीं आए हैं और क्या मतलब आई जस्ट वांटेड टू नो दैट अभी कंसेंट की भी बात करी है कि पेरेंट्स के कंसेंट के साथ स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं अब स्कूल में वापस आएंगे. तो मैम आपका व्यू पॉइंट क्या है कि किस तरीके की स्ट्रेंथ हमें स्कूल में दिख रही है? अगर हम बात करें मैम, ऑब्वियसली थिंग्स आर गेटिंग I won't say they are getting back to normal. लोग अभी भी डरे हुए हैं. They are taking care of protocols, which is very very important. But 18 महीने बाद अब जब स्कूल रीओपन हुए हैं, जिसमें हर क्लास का बच्चा अब आ रहा है धीरे धीरे, तो मैम किस तरीके का आपको लगता है कि कैसा रिस्पॉन्स है? मैम अगर मैं पहले तो बात करूं पेरेंट्स का, किस तरीके का सपोर्ट है मैम? अगर पेरेंट्स के सपोर्ट की बात की जाए मैम तो क्या? जी,
पेरेंट्स आर वेरी सपोर्टिव. Like we got consent, we can say around from 60% parents.
Very nice.
And initially a few days, though they gave consent, but the percentage of children physically attending schools was not that much. Okay. But now each day, it is improving. And like today only, like we had started, first we said we'd start with the transport. So we started with one bus, seeing how many children they want the transport.
Okay.
But like today we've started 2 more buses. So the response is improving. And now parents, after like what most of the schools did, and we also did, we made a video.
Okay.
With all the, whatever arrangements we have done in school. And even the first day when children came to school, how they were seated in the class, what all took place. And that video was circulated to all the parents. So we have to win their confidence also.
Yeah.
And that has made a lot of impact. And today I can say, like today it's Wednesday and we started from Monday. Okay. Improvement in strength is there, and parents have also started, they have accepted it and they're trying to adjust to things nicely.
Right. I think धीरे धीरे मैम I think that schools भी बहुत ज्यादा ध्यान रख रहे हैं प्रोटोकॉल्स का, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग का, मास्किंग का, मतलब मास्क लगा के रखना है. बल्कि आई हैव सीन, आई मस्ट रियली मतलब एक रिस्पेक्ट और सलूट बहुत सारी चीजों पे तो टीचर्स के लिए है. एक और बहुत ज्यादा कि आई हैव बीन विजिटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ स्कूल्स मैम, बच्चों के मास्क इधर से उधर हो जाते हैं मैम, बट टीचर्स के मास्क आर इंटैक्ट.
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल आप ठीक कह रहे हो प्रेरणा, क्योंकि टीचर्स को ही रोल मॉडल बनना है और सबसे पहले हम लोग को रोल मॉडल बनना है एज अ हेड ऑफ द स्कूल. तो जब हम लोग उस चीज को फॉलो करेंगे, टीचर्स को बच्चे देखेंगे, तो बच्चे उसको ज्यादा अच्छे से समझेंगे और सोचेंगे जब मैम ने लगाया है तो हमको भी मास्क लगाना जरूरी है.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल मैम. बहुत ही जेन्युइन फियर्स हैं अबाउट कोविड की थर्ड वेव, एंड मतलब उसमें बहुत सारी, मतलब आई थिंक वी ऑल नो इट दैट बहुत से जो यंगस्टर्स की बात करी है, स्कूल गोइंग स्टूडेंट्स की बात करी है, जिस एज ग्रुप की बात करी है मैम, तो अगर हम थर्ड वेव की बात करें मैम और स्कूल्स की बात करें, तो हाउ आर वी गोइंग टू एड्रेस इट, और आपके व्यू पॉइंट क्या है मैम इस बात पर?
See, where the third wave of COVID is there, no one can predict it. We are also going by what the doctors or the scientists and whoever is doing the research, they are predicting it.
बिल्कुल
Though in our hearts we all hoping, हम लोग सब प्रार्थना करें कि
बिल्कुल
भगवान करे वो आ ही ना ऐसा.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
बट
मैम।
हाँ, बट ये है कि आपको हर एज ग्रुप के बच्चे के जैसे सवाल है उसको उसी हिसाब से डील करना है. जो बहुत ही छोटा बच्चा है उससे बहुत ज्यादा कोविड की बात करना कि नहीं ऐसे करो ऐसे हो जाएगा, ऐसे करो ऐसे हो जाएगा, नहीं. उनको ये समझाना है कि आपको बेटा वॉश हैंड्स करने हैं और आप अच्छे से वॉश हैंड्स करोगे. अब स्कूल आ रहे हैं तो हम लोग टीचर्स और अच्छे से कर पा रहे हैं. हम लोग उनको बोलेंगे, अब बोले पोएम बोलो ट्विंकल ट्विंकल लिटिल स्टार और उतनी देर अपने हैंड्स वॉश करते रहो जब तक पोएम
वाह
खत्म ना हो जाए ना. तो इस तरह से एक छोटे बच्चे को आप डील करोगे. आज ही था एक बच्चे का बर्थडे था, मैम मेरे को तो मेरा बर्थडे आई वांट टू डिस्ट्रीब्यूट चॉकलेट्स वो लेके आया था. तो
ओके
उसको फिर हमने समझाया कि हाँ आपका बर्थडे हम बिल्कुल सेलिब्रेट करेंगे, आप अपनी जगह पे बैठो, सब लोग अपने अपनी जगह से आपको आपके लिए सेलिब्रेशन करेंगे और आपकी जो स्वीट्स है वो मैम हर बच्चे को देंगी, आप हर बच्चे के पास नहीं जाओगे, हर टीचर के पास नहीं जाओगे. सो दीज आर स्मॉल स्मॉल थिंग्स जो हम लोग रोज
वेरी
समझाएंगे.
बिल्कुल
हाँ, और जो एज ग्रुप के हिसाब से जो थोड़े बड़े बच्चे जो समझते हैं, सीनियर स्कूल चिल्ड्रन, दे अंडरस्टैंड. सो विद देम वी कैन मोर फैक्चुअल. We can tell them the facts. We can tell them how the curve can come down, how we can flatten the curve. So this is what I think we can do the best. According to the age, we should be talking to them, interacting with them, और बहुत ज्यादा डराने वाला कुछ ऐसा नहीं, बहुत ही पॉजिटिव वे में बात करना है.
बिल्कुल
क्योंकि दिस हाँ, जब लास्ट टाइम वी वर से समथिंग हैपन, दिस टाइम आल्सो वी विल बी सेफ, सो नो नीड टू पैनिक.
बिल्कुल मैम, अनदर क्वेश्चन इज दैट जो को करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज या मैं स्पोर्ट्स की बात करूं, तो कोविड के लॉकडाउन के टाइम पे इनकी एग्जिस्टेंस ही खत्म हो चुकी थी मैम, राइट? तो मतलब स्कूल की ही बात नहीं मैम, आई थिंक घर में भी बच्चे कन्फाइंड थे घरों के अंदर, पार्क नहीं जा रहे थे, दे वर नॉट एबल टू पार्टिसिपेट और डू एनी काइंड ऑफ हॉबी लाइक फिजिकल एक्टिविटी. तो मैम अगर मैं बात करूं कि अब दोबारा उसको जो री इग्नाइट करने का पैशन है, आई थिंक उसके लिए मैम बहुत ज्यादा स्पेशल एफर्ट्स की जरूरत है. तो मैं यहाँ चाहूंगी मैम आपके क्या व्यू पॉइंट है और किस तरीके से मैम हम इसमें बच्चों में दोबारा फिर से एक फिजिकल उसको लेकर के, उनकी हॉबीज को लेकर के उन्हें रीइग्नाइट कर सकते हैं.
Prerna, here I want to tell you that even when we were online, then also we continued with all our extracurricular activities. They were happening online. And here I really want to thank the parents of the school. They were so supportive, so cooperative. I think we celebrated each and every activity, which we used to have during school also, but it was done online. Children were dancing, children were preparing poems, children were having debates, declamation, writing competition, drawing, everything was happening. Yes, the physical part were there on the field and playing. And the first day what we did was we had put whole lot of balloons all over the school. And 10 children, we brought them out from each class, 10 children at a time. Okay. And after social distancing, told them you don't have to do anything, just play on the field with the balloons. So they were jumping and playing. So this is how now we'll start, with the smaller groups and bringing them out also. So just now we told them to be in the class and do their physical exercises also in the class itself. But I think slowly in small groups we'll be bringing them out. So that is very important for their holistic development.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. आई थिंक फिर से यहाँ पे जो है टीचर्स और एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का रोल फिर से बड़ा हो जाता है, बिकॉज बिल्कुल इस पूरे कोविड के टाइम पे अगर बात की जाए मैम, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ने, टीचर्स ने, आई थिंक सारे डिसीजन सारे जो स्टेक होल्डर्स हैं अगर एजुकेशन के, उसमें टीचर्स और एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ने बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले किया है टू कीप दैट थिंग ऑन गोइंग.
True. It has been such a, yes, I salute all the teachers also, because even, like, we won't say that it was just teaching which was challenging. They were facing their personal challenges also.
Absolutely.
Their family members were getting sick, their children were getting sick. And, the heads of the institutions were also getting sick. But then what was happening was each one was supporting the other. Okay,
Absolutely.
one section teacher is, if she's got something and she's sick, the others, immediately took over. So the smoothness and the smooth way which they took over and took the responsibility of each other also, that is commendable. And I myself, I'm telling you, like I became almost a counselor for the teachers also. Because if I'm getting, at 12 o'clock at night, if a teacher is calling me that, oh, my husband has got 104 fever, ma'am, what should I do? Because second wave was scary and they were all
Very
like,
scary.
if anyone getting fever was like,
Definitely.
now, ma'am, next. So I had to also hold my calm and tell them, no, no, nothing will happen. Just stay calm. Just get the tested. So the same way, people are all very, you're supporting each other. You're there for each other.
Very
This is a very good thing which has, I think, come out from this pandemic also. That people are just, ready to help each other at
Absolutely,
any
ma'am.
time. At any time. People are not
Bilkul.
saying that it's night, day, night. Anyone who needed, help, they were there for each other. Even our parents were
Bilkul.
so supportive. And we were there also for the parents. I told the teachers, even like if somebody's father is sick, keep counseling the child, keep counseling the child. So it's a very big role which teachers also have played in this, and they are still playing.
बिल्कुल
They
मैम
are
मेरा
the
दूसरा
my warriors.
yes
I think they are
absolutely
my warriors. They're my COVID warriors.
एब्सोल्युटली एब्सोल्युटली मैम मैम मेरा अगला क्वेश्चन ही यही था कि अगर मैं एक लाइन में आपको रोल ऑफ टीचर्स का ड्यूरिंग दिस पैंडेमिक में डिस्क्राइब करने को बोलूं तो वो एक स्टेटमेंट क्या होगा
See, teachers, I should say that they have shown what steel they are made of.
एब्सोल्युटली
They can just face all the tough situations and adapt to it. So
बिल्कुल
that is where we have seen, the strength of character of each one.
यस
And I can assure you that teachers, they really need, to be awarded. They need to be appreciated. They need the salutations for what they have done. I
बिल्कुल
salute them personally because it has not been easy. It's been a very challenging time, and they're still facing it with a
यस
smile on their face. Whatever might be happening in your family, but when you're teaching, you're coming online, on camera, you have to give that smile, to welcome the children, and especially where these tiny tots are concerned till class 5. The
बिल्कुल
teachers are always very welcoming, always smiling, and the chitter chatter goes on. So mentally also they have to be very strong,
वेरी स्ट्रांग
leave alone physically, yeah. So I should say hats off to them, hats off to all the teachers, all the
एब्सोल्युटली
education
एब्सोल्युटली
fraternity. Yes.
एब्सोल्युटली मैम पैंडेमिक टाइम्स एंड स्पेशली अगर हम ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन की बात करें हैज गिवन स्टूडेंट चांस टू ब्रेक देयर डेली रूटीन डेली regime your comments on this
Yes. This is something which I think we are facing also, and parents are facing also, bringing them back to the routine.
yes
Because yes, what was happening? We were starting classes on time, online also, but then how much we emphasized on the camera to be switched on. But few children here and there, cameras were switched off, and parents, after a year or so, started demanding that, ma'am, when will school reopen? Because their routine has gone haywire. What time they sleep, then what time they, and especially that was with more, you can say, above class 5. Because where children, yeah, they had more time with on the mobile, they had more time on the computer, so they were sleeping late, getting up late. So now bringing them back to routine also is a task.
बिल्कुल
And slowly, I think as schools now we have opened, things are they will come back to their normal routine. So that is
बिल्कुल
where online education was little difficult.
ma'am your message to parents to help students in maintaining regular regime
Yeah. I only request parents that please see that your child gets up on time, comes to school. School is safe. There's no problem in school. They are moving around everywhere in the city. COVID is everywhere. It's just not in school. So when the child can go
absolutely
out and move around, the child can come to school also. So please make that now effort to see that they go to sleep on time, they get up on time, and they prepare themselves to come and study in the class. See, Prerna, what is
बिल्कुल
happening? What has happened now? The child online was not writing much. So even if you come to think of it, when if a child has to sit to write a 3-hour exam, then what will happen? So that practice that has to come back. For them to sit over there in school for 5 hours or 6 hours, they have to come back to normal. So my request is to the parents, send them to school. Please send them to school. They will get back on routine and things will be okay. Things will be normal. Everything has to be positive. That's my message to the parents. And trust us as you've trusted us and as you have cooperated with us all through while. They've been very cooperative. So thank you so much, parents, for it. And trust us. Believe in what we are saying. That's it.
मैम पिछले 2 सालों की, इस साल और लास्ट ईयर की बात करें तो जिन स्टूडेंट्स ने अपना इस साल और लास्ट ईयर क्लास 12 पास किया है, व्हाट्स योर मैसेज टू देम स्पेशली व्हेन इट कम्स टू देयर डिसीजंस रिलेटेड टू देयर करियर?
Yeah. 2 years, yes, children, they not attended classes, but they did attend virtual classes. They were taught online.
जी.
So what I tell them, they do your best. Whatever you are best in, follow that. Once you follow what you're good in, what your passion, if they do something, which they're passionate about, they will succeed. Don't worry even if, got less marks in some subject or the other. There are 100 options open out there. Go for those options. And secondly, be humane. You can choose your career, you can choose everything else. But what pandemic has taught us, be empathetic, be human, and protect the environment.
Absolutely.
For the future generations. That is very important. I know kids will do well because it's just 1 or 2 years that they have not come to school. Otherwise, last 10 years they have been with us. Grooming has taken place. They have been touched with the teachers. Teachers have been giving them even whatever difficulties. If they had one question also, they could call the teachers anytime. Teachers were there for them 24/7.
Absolutely.
So where competitive exams are concerned and all these, I don't think so they'll face much of a problem because we have really been, in touch with them. Teachers have taken classes, their revision classes and everything. But yes, they will face problems where written exams are concerned or, something where confidence is concerned. That might be there.
True.
But with the grooming of the school, I think they'll not face this. And do your best, children. That is what I'll say. Tough people last, tough times don't last.
Absolutely. Very well said, ma'am. Thank you. And मैम जब भी हम एजुकेशन की बात करते हैं तो एजुकेशन और स्कूल ऐसे पीपल थिंक इन माइंड में जो है तुरंत उसका कंपैरिजन स्कूल पे या हम एजुकेशन से स्ट्रेट अवे स्कूल और कॉलेज पे आ जाते हैं. सो मेरा एक दूसरा मतलब द अदर क्वेश्चन इज दैट व्हाट इज योर से ऑन रोल ऑफ parent engagement in education?
See, parents play a very important part because they are the role models. The child comes to school for 5 to 6 hours. We give them not just, it's just not making them literate. We are giving them education so that they become better citizens. We give them moral education. We give them spiritual education. We give them all kinds of education. But parents at home, if they are not role models, the atmosphere in the house is something which really has an impact on the kids. The language which is used in the families
Bilkul.
and the way you are, the parents are interacting with other relatives or their grandparents or their friends, how relationships are being maintained in the house. That is also very important. That has an impact on child also.
Absolutely.
So parents, I will say that be realistic, be more interactive, give time to children, speak to them. Nowadays, when we see, it's very sad that even the small child, 3-year-old child, friends come over, parents' friends are there, and a child comes and says, "Oh, mama, 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 okay, take the mobile and play your game. Go play this game. Go and do this on the mobile." So somewhere we are teaching the child from the very beginning, okay, don't disturb us. That's your space. You take your phone and you be there and play the game. So listen to them. Be more interactive. Don't let them be dependent on mobiles and laptops and virtual world because our children have started living in a virtual world. So we have to bring them out of that. So parents play a major role over there. And my only request is just be with them, interact with them, stay calm, be loving, answer their queries, and keep a check, or especially when we speak about the elder children, check on their social interaction. That is very
Absolutely.
important.
Very
And
important.
even the language, what they are using on social media, what they are watching on social media, that is somewhere, parents should
Very,
keep a
very,
check on.
very, very important.
Very
Bilkul. I think this is very, very important, ma'am, that school obviously plays a very important role, but the family, people in the family also play a very, very important role because अगर बच्चा 8 घंटे स्कूल में दे रहा है दिन के बाकी सारे आवर्स, चाहे वो उसका होमवर्क हो, चाहे उसका कोई असेसमेंट हो, उसकी जो तैयारी का टाइम है, दैट इज फ्रॉम द फैमिलीज
family.
एंड बिल्कुल. एंड द अदर इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग मैम जो गीतिका मैम आपने हमें बताया स्पेशली स्कूल के लिए कि स्टूडेंट्स आर गोइंग आउट, स्टूडेंट्स आर गोइंग टू मॉल, स्टूडेंट्स आर आल्सो गोइंग टू रेस्टोरेंट्स. सो आई थिंक इन सब जगहों से ज्यादा सेफ इज the school because here the management, the administration, the teachers, the
We are
staff
on a
boys,
tour. We are on a
boys,
tour. Yes.
actually, I mean, I've been
Everyone,
seeing,
everyone.
yes, and they are
Everyone is on the
keeping a
tour.
check also. They are keeping
Check.
a check.
Yes, we are
So,
keeping it. That
so
all COVID protocol is followed. Everything is followed. I think school is the safest.
absolutely. Because so
Yes.
here I have a request from all parents and students, जिनके लिए एक बहाना है that consent is important or the COVID is there or third wave is yet to come or XYZ, so many things. I think going to the school and spending those hours in the school in that
Very important.
boundary, I think that's very, very important. Not
Very
only
important.
it's very important for your well-being, it's very
Very
important for your
important.
mental health, and it's very
Yes.
important for your grooming as well.
Yeah, yeah. Overall development of the child. It's very important. Very important.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. मुझे लगता है मैम स्कूल जाते हैं, हम टीचर्स से मिलते हैं, हम अपने दोस्तों से मिलते हैं, सीनियर्स से मिलते हैं, जूनियर्स से मिलते हैं, वी गेट टू नो सो मेनी थिंग्स.
Yes. तो ना एक इंटरेक्शन होता है और वो बहुत जरूरी है एक बच्चे को पूरा ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट के लिए. वो बहुत जरूरी है. उस तरह का एटमॉस्फेयर बहुत जरूरी है. वहीं से हम लोग देखो सीखते हैं ना कि कैसे खड़े होना है, कैसे असेंबली करना है, कैसे नेशनल एंथम में आपको क्या करना है. तो इतनी सारी चीजें जो है वो सब हम लोग स्कूल में ही सीखते हैं. एक टीम वर्क कैसे होता है, एक दूसरे को हेल्प कैसे करना है. तो ये सब तो हम लोग स्कूल में ही सीखते हैं. और बच्चे को स्कूल क्यों नहीं भेजें, बिल्कुल भेजें. बिल्कुल सेफ है बच्चे को स्कूल भेजना. क्योंकि स्कूल जितने भी हमने देखे सारे स्कूल इतना ज्यादा स्ट्रिक्टली कोविड प्रोटोकॉल को फॉलो कर रहे हैं. हम लोग इतना ज्यादा
बिल्कुल
सेफ्टी के लिए बिल्कुल कि बिल्कुल डिस्टेंस बना के है. कोई बच्चा इतना इंटरेक्शन आपस में ना करे, हैंड शेक ना करे. ये सब चीजें तो बहुत हम लोग अच्छे से और उनको समझा रहे हैं. तो एक तरह से उनके
जी.
लिए एक और लर्निंग होगा, एक समझने की बात होगी कि कोविड के लिए हम और उनको तैयार कर रहे हैं कि अब ऐसे ही हमको ये सब फॉलो करना है. तो मेरी
बिल्कुल.
तरफ से भी
एंड
रिक्वेस्ट है. तो थैंक यू, आपने रिक्वेस्ट किया. मैं भी रिक्वेस्ट करती हूँ इस प्लेटफॉर्म से आज पेरेंट्स को कि आप बच्चे को प्लीज स्कूल भेजें. बच्चा सुरक्षित है हमारे साथ.
एंड ऑन अ लाइटर नोट गीतिका मैम, मैंने अभी स्कूल की पेरेंट्स की बात करी थी कि वो कैसे बच्चे को एक रिजीम में आने में हेल्प कर सकते हैं. तो सबसे अच्छा तरीका है कि आप स्टूडेंट्स को स्कूल भेजें. दे विल गेट बैक टू दैट नॉर्मलसी, दे विल गेट बैक टू दैट डिसिप्लिन्ड लाइफस्टाइल, गेटिंग अप एट 6 AM and reaching their schools. So I think that धीरे धीरे everybody will be, especially the student community, will be back to their routine, the pre-COVID
Yes,
times की अगर हम
yes,
बात
which is
करें.
required, which is required. It's
बिल्कुल.
very important. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Geetika ma'am, before I conclude, your message to students and parents, especially keeping the present time and how they can keep themselves motivated, because this is what we can do. We can keep ourselves confident. We can keep on inspiring each other and motivating each other. Because आपने बोला ना difficult times वाली जो बात बोली, that's very very well said, Geetika ma'am. It's the motivation which keep us positive.
It is
So
the
your
motivation, yes. And that's what I said, कि tough times don't last, tough people do. This is a testing
absolutely.
time. And today, COVID might be over. Tomorrow, there'll be something else, some other challenge for us. So we have to face challenge, with a positive frame of mind. Yes, this will be over. And this will be over
Absolutely.
soon. The difficulty has come, but it is not impossible. It is possible. We will
It is
overcome it.
possible.
We will overcome it. And by God's blessings, I'll only say, just keep your, mental frame positive. And this will not last. This will be over soon. Love and God bless to everyone.
Geetika ma'am, thank you for coming live with me and giving me your time.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Prerna. Thank you, Prerna. Lovely talking to you. My blessings to all the children. And again, I need a promise from the parents that they will start sending their children to school
बिल्कुल
because it is
बिल्कुल
very, very, very important, for them to get back to normal. Thank you so much, Prerna.
absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Geetika ma'am. Yeah. Thank
Thank
you
you.
everyone
God
for
bless.
watching
God
us
bless.
live.